G'day guys, my name's Lindsay. I'm into sketchy race cars and janky motorbikes. You'll see some racing, some riding, and a heap of breakdowns. So tighten your helmet, and welcome to the channel. So, the brakes out to Carvio were interesting, and coming back, they're really... Oh God, I hope you can hear that. They're tremendous. They're really good. Oh man, it's still going. This is horrendous. These rotors are like a banana. So that's what we're going to fix today. I mean, that'd do it. If you put a pad in backwards, that would definitely do it. Okay, we're back here. So, first thing, nice and fucking back again, bright and early. Fix the Land Rover. That's the first cab off the rank. Is the old pitted brake cylinder needs to come out and the brand new hotness needs to go in. Unfortunately, that means that I have to pull this off the hoist, which sucks. But because I'm just going to put it back on anyway when I have to fix the exhaust afterwards. There's a lot to do, so I'm gonna get right into it, I think. So here's the problem. Brand new brake rotor, brand new pads, crappy old brake caliper, crappy old brake piston. Basically just going to pull it out, try not to lose too much of the fluid. Yeah, and replace the piston with the shiny new one. Okay, I got the piston out. That's what it looks like. You can see there's some pretty major pitting. The top's pretty mangled. The bottom's mangled. It's just, like even there's more. It's had a hard life. So I'm gonna, look at that. Look how shiny, so nice. So that's gonna go in. Yeah. Got it. It was a bit easier than last time, but it still is not an easy job. I think the seals are just a fraction too large, which might cause problems further down the track. It might still hang, like hold the piston out. But I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, so I have no clue. But I've pressed him home. It didn't take a lot of force with the vise. It's more to just get it even across the face. And once it did sort of get even, it kind of, you know, got exponentially easier to push in. So he's all pushed in. Now I'm going to clean everything, slap it back on, bleed the system, and hope that I've finally fixed it. Because then I can get onto the race car, the interesting stuff. Right, so bled out all the air, I believe. It seems to... Right, where was I? So, I think I've bled out all of the air. It's surprisingly easy to do one person on this car. It seems to cycle all of the fluid through and push all the air out pretty effectively. Like I don't seem to have two people. I mean, I guess I'll find out when it doesn't bleed all the air out, but in any case, just have to throw the wheel back on and I'm going to go take it for a test drive. It seems to be okay, I guess. Like, it's really hard to tell just by trying to twist it by hand. Like, I really need to go out and drive it and just see if the pads are dragging. So I'm going to do that. Right, so the test drive I think was successful. I don't feel like the pads are dragging. It's one of those things that's really hard to tell, at least for me. Like I think it's just because I'm not a mechanic, I'm not an expert, and I'm not that smart. So what I'm actually doing is getting real technical. So that's not to tighten the wheel nuts, that's actually to try and check how much force, how much torque is required to turn the front wheel. Because if the front two are basically the same, then I'm calling that good enough. So I put a weight on the end of a lever, turns real easy with that length lever. So my thoughts are that if it was picking up the pads that badly, then it would be noticeably different. So I would have to put noticeably more torque on it to turn. It's probably a fucking useless test, to be honest. Like I'm just really guessing. But I don't know, makes me feel better. So now we check this side and we see, just gently pushing that on, does it turn the front wheel? I'm calling that good enough. I don't know, seems good to me. I guess we'll find out, because I'll be going down the highway at 120 and one of the brake discs will be dragging the entire time and it'll just let go explosively. Hope not.